This year's contest will be played in remembrance of the events of 9/11. By the way, it was 80 years ago this week that the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor, thrusting the U.S. into World War II. Since the 1890s, the Army-Navy game has marked time and has been played in good times and bad. In the 30s, it was played during depressions and later during wars, during economic recoveries, and also during national tragedies. Among the classic games, 1944 and 45. As World War II was winding down, Army and Navy met in what would become known as two of the greatest games of the century. In 1944, Army was riding high, coming into the contest undefeated. Navy was ranked second in the nation despite 2 losses. They met in Baltimore, and it was a defensive affair for the first 3 quarters. But Army's vaulted running back tandem of Mr. Inside and Mr. Outside, Doc Blanchard and Glenn Davis, each scored in the 4th period to seal the win and national championship for Army, 23-7. Blanchard went on to win the Heisman Trophy that year. The next year in Philadelphia, both teams entered the contest undefeated, with Army again ranked number 1 and Navy number 2. Unlike the year before, Army jumped out to a 20-point lead, again behind the running of Blanchard and Davis. The cadets never looked back, again beating the midshipmen, this time 32-13. Army again finished the year number 1, and Davis took the Heisman Trophy that year. In 1926, the undefeated midshipmen faced off against the one-loss cadets in the dedication of Soldiers Field in Chicago. Playing before a crowd of 110,000 and a national radio audience, it was a slugfest that went into overtime. And because the sun was setting, the game ended in a 21-21 tie. Navy, still undefeated, ended the season as national champs. The nation was reeling in 1963. President John F. Kennedy had been assassinated, and the game was pushed back a week, falling on the 22nd anniversary of Pearl Harbor on December 7th. Navy, who featured Pro Football Hall of Famer Roger Staubach, was ranked 2nd in the nation. Down 21-7 with 10 minutes to go, Army rallied and was heading for the winning score as time ran out, with the cadets on the 4-yard line. The Middies holding on for a 21-15 win in a game that helped heal a wounded nation.